here we have a dude. It looks to me like he's at I believe this says MTA. So this might be like a subway kiosk type of thing, or it could be, I guess it could be an ATM. Doesn't really look like an ATM, but it looks like he's got his wallet out. In any case, the guy in the tank top, the guy in the hoodie on the left here is the prankster, and he's going to launch essentially an attack, demanding money from the guy in the tank top. And it goes about as well as you would expect. And it doesn't go as badly as it ought, by the way, or as it could, certainly. All right, so let's play this video here. I forgot where I found it on Twitter, folks. I don't have the tweet for this one. I don't always remember.
Get your money! Fuck. Jesus. Get the fuck off me. Get off me. Fuck. Jesus.
Bam!
It's a prank! It's a prank! Oh!
The guy in the red pants threw a pretty good left there.
Jeez. This bill is just going straight through.
All right, so given that it was a prank, does that change the legal justification for this use of force? That punch to the face. Let's see if I can find it. Right there. Bam, it's just about to be sent in right there. Actually, I guess that may be a second punch he's getting ready to throw. Yeah, there it is. There's the first one. Look at them all based up. Man, that had to be pretty solid. So the fellow in the red pants, what's his justification for using force here on the prankster? Well, defense of others, right? He's not being threatened by the prankster, but the prankster has just apparently attacked someone. To the reasonable observer, there's a robbery happening here. Certainly unsolicited attack at the very least. And so he's using force in defense of the man in the tank top. Does any of that change? Because in reality, it's a prank. In reality, let's believe the prankster, he doesn't intend to rob. He doesn't intend to cause serious injury to the guy in the white tank top. So there is no actual threat, arguably. Does that change anything about this guy's justification? No, he's allowed to respond to the reasonably apparent threat. And of course, there is, at the very least, a simple battery happening, right? And I would suggest a simple assault as well once the attack is underway. So against a simple battery, a simple assault, can you use non-deadly force to defend yourself? Sure. Can someone else use non-deadly force on your behalf? Sure. If this is a robbery, might you be privileged to use deadly force in self-defense? Well, if it's a forcible felony, sure. You could use deadly force in self-defense. In fact, that's what could have happened here. So this guy in the tank top, taken from behind, dragged to the ground, demanded his money. What if the guy in the tank top had a knife on him and just started shoving it into the prankster? Would that be a justifiable use of deadly defensive force? Perhaps. So that's the risk the prankster is incurring. Now, I don't know where this happened, but the least these kinds of pranksters should suffer as a consequence is this kind of bloody nose. And if they suffer far worse than that, how much sympathy could you really have for them? Not much. But again, you should use the least amount of defensive force you can, consistent with safety, because that limits your own legal liability as well.